Where they at?
Okay, I literally want to document my first night getting arrested. Yeah. So, honestly, if I had to give like my opinion about the justice system and everything, it's not my most favorite occupation, and the guys are usually really, really handsome, but their attitudes are childish. I don't like it. Like police officers, I don't know what it is that you guys are trained into, but it's not giving brave. Anyway, I was going 55 and a 35, just trying to get home. Plus I had someone in my passenger that was under the influence, and I really just wanted to get home. And I had my children with me, and like I said, I just wanted to get home. And then an officer flashed their lights on my left rear, and since there was some mild traffic, I drove to the end of the block to pull over into a gas station, which was no more than 2 feet from where he flashed his lights. Well, he then begins shouting and commanding that I roll down my windows, roll down all of my windows. And it's kind of late at night, I'd say about 8 p.m. So it's dark outside, people are just heading home. You know, our intentions are really, really innocent in this hour. So he just commanded that I pretty much open and roll down the windows, and I informed him that none of my windows roll down, so you're gonna have to accept this door opening. And then he asked me, of course, to step out of my vehicle. Now, because I've never been arrested before, I've been pulled over before, and he was very kind. It was during the day, and he let me off with a warning. The issue was very, it was simple, and I knew what the problem was. Something like my lights weren't working. Cool. But this time, he did not tell me why I was being pulled over. He just shouted and commanded that I get out of the car, get out of the car, get out of the vehicle. And I'm like, officer, you're not even trying to hear me out. You don't want to talk. You don't want to ask. You don't want to tell me why you pulled me over. Like, you're just immediately being aggressive in the middle of the night, and I'm with my 2 kids. So me not really knowing, how to go about this situation, because usually the way that social media portrays a scenario when an officer pulls over a passenger or pedestrian is that they approach the car and then kindly ask, do you know why I pulled you over, or may I see your driver's license and registration? I got none of that. I got immediate step out of the vehicle. So forgive me for being a little confused. Now, my passenger was a bit I don't know what word I want to say. I somehow completely lost control of the situation, and an altercation blew out with my passenger and the officers, like with my passenger going, no, she doesn't have to get out of the car, you were supposed to come to the door, no, she's not doing that. I was just like, I don't mind complying. Like, this is a situation where my life is at stake. And all you have to do is follow directions. That's what I'm used to, at least. But because the officer stated that I did not follow his instructions, that I was incarcerated and sent to jail. This was just one heck of a night for me, and I was not expecting it to go like that. At least I was hoping to have a human to human and tell me why you pulled me over and hopefully allow me to explain, but no, I was yelled at, I was grabbed by my wrist and pushed into the back of a vehicle, handcuffed. It was a little sexy though, I'm not gonna lie. But then I grew frustrated and I started to exasperate. My emotions became very, very fluid. And I'm just like, this isn't so fun anymore because you're taking too long and these cuffs are a little tight around my wrist. And plus I didn't do anything wrong. So sitting in the back of a police vehicle, having to give a person my demographics, all that, the whole nine. And he, in his conscious, not in his heart, but in his conscious, realized he was overreacting. His co-officers also had a tone where that would have suggested this was just blown out of proportion. Nonetheless, I was still transported to jail, where I did the very fun mugshot photo shoot. Okay, so definitely took the glasses off and gave you Black Widow. Gave you very much just got arrested for the first fucking time, and she's sexy, because I had on a little black dress and a fur coat. Bad. I was shocked that they let me keep my fur coat because I was cold. I was definitely given luxury and locked up. But you guys, after I did my fingerprint scans and my mugshot and everything, or the photo shoot, I sat down with some intake specialist, and he told me that the bond for me to get out for the weekend was $5,000, and that if I wanted to get out, I needed to pay a 10% down payment, and which made that $500 and $600 after taxes. I said, oh, the justice system be taking advantage of our innocence. So if you don't know your rights and they incarcerate you or they arrest you, in order to get out of their system, they will charge you that penny, okay? That's why in the beginning I stated, it's not my most favorite occupation. Sorry, but I don't really favor officers, because they put me in a vulnerable state and then told me that in order to free myself that I needed to pay this absolutely ridiculous amount of money. I mean, gee Louise, my freedom costs so much in the United States of America. Trump. Well, while I waited, the holding cell was very unclean. Very unclean. And I definitely was waiting for a while. It didn't seem, I can't say, but once I found out that I was going home, later on I found out the reason I got out so soon. But if I were still there waiting for a room It was ridiculous how long I was still waiting to be sent to a room so that I could rest. But my bond was paid, and I'm home or out.
What? What? You want me to show you? So what's up to the vlog?
No, baby. You didn't find her shoes? Did you look in her bag to see if her shoes in there?
I'm looking this.
Let me see if her shoes in here, okay?
Okay.
They have shoes in here.
Yeah. Mom said what's up to the vlog.
What's up, vlog?
This is some yeah, cool stuff. Yeah. And I have to edit all this.
You got something white on your knee. Or is that lotion? Lotion.
Sun is shining bright. We out here, y'all. Ladies first. Mom, did you bring the charger? Why? Actually,
Yeah, because you know, leaving.
I'm all right. You'll walk away with $1,000. Spend it really quickly because everything is so expensive.
all right.
Turn it off. Your mom needs the battery.
Don't